Hey family, this is your man, the true Elohim, coming back at you once again with another video, breaking down the significance of supporting melanated business, motivation, and of course the everyday struggles of this thing we call life. And on this video, I'm going to talk about technology and how it was used to and it has dumbed down the masses. And the reason I say that technology has dumbed down the masses is because technology, the way that this technology is being used nowadays, like Apple technology, a lot of technology is one of the main things that has a lot to do with the reason why a lot of young people are not getting any exercise, they're not getting any sleep, they're losing their ability to spell correctly, and they're losing their ability to verbalize and to talk with each other. And technology has people's minds enslaved and intoxicated and captive so badly. It's gotten so bad to the point where people are not even looking both ways before they cross the street anymore, because they're so buried in their phones, looking at foolishness, you know and a lot of young people unfortunately have been affected by this as well, because like I said, all most of them do from sun up to sundown is play on their phones looking at foolishness, when they ought to be, educating themselves, when they ought to be reading books, you know, especially us, when we ought to be, you know, learning about the beast and how we can defeat the beast and this enemy that has been oppressing us for 6,000 years, you know, and technology, it has become, it's pretty much made America a zombie nation. So-called America anyway. It's made this country a zombie nation, and that's exactly what I'm gonna name this video, a zombie nation, and how how technology has enslaved and dumbed down a lot of people. You know, technology has it's really taking a toll, especially on my generation, because all they know how to do is text. Nobody wants to talk anymore. Nobody wants to socialize anymore. You know, because you know technology is, like I said earlier, it's also taking away their ability to spell correctly. You know, and they're not doing anything productive, and they're not making smart decisions because they're so wrapped up in technology. You know, no one cares about their phones anymore, and I mean their each other anymore. And eventually, if the agenda goes according to plan, which I hope it doesn't, with this whole transhumanist agenda, the plan is to emerge human with technology. And I don't know if it's gonna happen, and hopefully it doesn't. But it's crazy because we have this technology, and it's really supposed to be used for righteousness, but instead it's being used for evil. It's being used to dumb down generations. It's being used to keep people desensitized from what's happening in this world, from the truth. And it's being used for things like cloning, making robotoids, and creating fake people, so people can put them in Hollywood so people can idolize them and worship them. And people are just not getting it, because everyone's so wrapped up in iPhone this, iPhone that, Metro PCS this, Samsung that. you know People they're too wrapped up in all the little fancy gadgets, that they don't realize that these devices are used by the FBI to listen to your conversations. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't know that you are being watched, and you are being listened to through your technology. You really don't have any privacy. And this is why I say a lot of people, technology has dumbed people down, because it has. People are not thinking for themselves anymore. Now they're fully dependent on technology. They're dependent on their phones and their iPads and their, their little tablets now. You know, it's like people have become zombies. Children don't even care about getting any exercise anymore. That's why a lot of them are, obese. A lot of them are overweight. They're stuck on fast food. They don't care about their health. Pretty much the only part of their body that gets any exercise is their thumbs. And that's really sad, you know? And, you know, we can, after, we can rise up against this beast and take that, the so-called power they have and use it for evil. And use it for good. But we just got to wake up. And I feel like that time is soon to come, and this is just another powerful message. This is your man, the true Elohim. Hit that like button and subscribe. Peace.